Yo, this is Rick Mahorn, the bad boy, giving a shout out to my man Drew, Detroit Drew. Make sure you tune in on his YouTube channel, Detroit Drew. Bad boy.
Are you ready?
Good peeps, and in the words of Mario, let's go, because Blake Griffin said he's ready to go, man. Man, this is good news, because remember this. Last time Blake Griffin actually entered an NBA offseason healthy, which, I mean, we can call this an offseason, we can call this a lockdown, we can do whatever we want. Point being is when the NBA does come back, we got, 20 games-ish? Somewhere around the ballpark left? He's going to be entering the actual offseason healthy. Last time Blake Griffin went into an offseason healthy, he was an all-NBA forward. There's a lot of good forwards in the league. He was all-NBA, yeah, I was third team, but he was all-NBA nonetheless. Made the All-Star game, got Detroit to the playoffs. So, I'm very optimistic about this because, we have a lot of hope in this draft of getting a good lottery bounce and getting a good player. Someone who can come in the league right now and help this team, preferably LaMelo, a point guard of that caliber, because that's what we're missing out on. And that could be the missing piece, because we know what Blake Griffin can do when he's healthy, and he was just never healthy this year. You can almost tell. He just never had the right step. He never really just seemed happy. He looked like he was in pain. I admire Blake Griffin for trying to play on that, but I just showed you how important he is to this team, because without Blake Griffin, we looked lost. We had some good moments with Christian Wood and Sekou and Derrick Rose, but without Blake Griffin, we didn't really have an offensive game plan. Maybe that's coaching. You can blame that a lot on Dwayne Casey, but do what you want. But Blake Griffin is a key factor right now to this team. It's on the coaching staff and it's on the players to step up their game and not rely so much on Blake Griffin. But at the same time, when you pay somebody that much money, you have to. It is what it is. But, man, Blake Griffin, man, I'm glad he's getting healthy. I'm glad to see these guys working out. Like I said yesterday, Blake's a leader, man. 100%, 125%, 150%, 200%. He's a leader. These young guys on this squad, looked up to him, man. I mean, look at that highlight of Blake Griffin doing the dunk contest by himself in the USA Olympics practice. Look how many young stars and just good players in today's game were there. People like Blake Griffin just kind of think that, those guys were 14, 12, and Blake was in the NBA, but they looked up to him, man. And I'm sure people like Sekou and Christian Wood, who are super athletic, really appreciate Blake Griffin. So they all look up to him. So for him to be healthy and working out, you're seeing it like Sekou yesterday is working out. These guys are working out. They're staying NBA ready. And that's kind of a lot of my concern was these guys probably take some time off, like a vacation, and get out of shape. And, it's totally the opposite case. We're getting healthy. Luke Kennard's ready to go. We'll be talking about that more tomorrow, unless something groundbreaking happens. But this team's getting healthy. It could hurt us if the season does come back, and it could bounce us off a top 5 lottery pick. I hope it's not the case, but at the end of the day, I want to see my guys healthy. I want to see them compete. I'm not all for tanking. I'd much rather go out there and win games. At this point in time, I really wouldn't though, because we need to get this draft pick. But Blake's healthy. It's good to go. If we do come back and play basketball, he is going to play. I don't agree with it. So my suggestion would be to Dwayne Casey is just limit his minutes. Somewhere like terrible minutes, like 10 to 15. A little bit in the first half. You can let him close out games or whatever, but we're not playing for anything right now. We're not going to be a playoff team. So don't kill Blake. We got a good thing going into the next season. If people know he's healthy, then you might be able to move on from him if people are knowing he's healthy. I don't know. Again, I'm not there. Again, he could be lying. I don't know. But I'm going to take Blake's word for it. Hopefully he is healthy. But Leave it down in the comments, man. What do you guys think about this? Obviously, being healthy is never a bad thing, so I don't see how anyone could be negative towards this, but hey, I am baffled by some comments every day. Instagram, Twitter, DSA members in the description. Also, new thing in the description is the DSA website. Go check that out. There's going to be so much cool stuff on there. It is dope. Thank you for making that gym. Without further ado, I'll see you guys tomorrow. And that's the bottom line, because Detroit Drew said so. Peace.